At the beginning of the movie, we are shown an advertisement for a company. Its name was Castle & Company. It was a multinational company. It used to make high-technology products. Not long ago, these people made a very good doll named Buddy. It began to sell well in the market. This doll was also a high-technology doll. It was specially designed to be the friend of its owner. Buddy doll came with an app as well. It was also a feature of this doll that he learned things around him. It had the main feature of controlling over all other products of Castle & Company. Afterward, we are shown the factory of Castle & Company. These Buddy dolls were being made there. The manager of the company misbehaves with an employee there. He fired him saying that he is not paying attention to the work. That employee gets angry about it. He removes safety mode from all Buddy dolls there. After doing it, he attempts suicide by falling on a car. That doll is then packed and delivered. Then we are shown a girl named Kay. She worked at a store in this mall. She also had a son named Andy, about 12 years of age. A few days ago, the mother and son moved into an apartment. Andy had no friends, so he was bored. On the next day, a lady comes to Karen to return a defective Buddy doll to her. She says that this doll is defective. Its eyes were getting red. Buddy 2 is coming in a few days and I will buy it. We know that this is the same Buddy doll whose safety protocols were removed. She thinks that her son has a birthday a few days later. She will give him this doll as a gift. Thinking this, she blackmails her manager. She brings this doll to her house. Karen had a friend and Andy didn't like him. Andy meets his neighbor who was a police officer. They feel glad to see each other. When Karen's friend is gone, she gives her son his birthday gift. But Andy doesn't like that doll, because he thought that it's child's play. Using the app, he tries to turn that doll on but he couldn't. It was displaying the error. When it doesn't get on, Andy connects it to all other Castle & products. When it gets on, Andy wanted to name it as he liked. That doll speaks itself that I will name myself as Chucky. Chucky doll was speaking some disallowed words too. But still, he was speaking those words. Therefore Andy started liking this doll. Staying with Andy, Chucky was learning the things he shouldn't have. They develop a good understanding with time. They become close friends of each other. One day Andy's cat injures him. He feels pain and feels so hurt. When Chucky sees that his friend is feeling hurt, it tries to kill the cat. But Andy doesn't let that happen. He asks Buddy not to harm anyone. Later, both of them make a plan to do a prank on Karen's friend by scaring him. Suddenly 2 kids from the neighborhood come there. Seeing this much attractive doll, they also become friends with Andy. When Karen's friend comes there, they prank on him together. They are watching a slasher movie on the TV. They were enjoying the disturbing scenes happening in the movie. Chucky notices that Andy and his friends are enjoying these disturbing scenes. It plans to do the same activity. Thinking this, he brings a knife from the kitchen and tries to kill Andy's friend. But Andy prohibits him to do this. He scolds him but Chucky gets hurt and really upset. To take revenge on Andy, it plays a recording in front of Karen's friend, in which Andy was calling him bad and was delivering bad words to him. Karen thinks that it's Andy's plan. She locks Chucky in a cupboard, but he breaks the cupboard and comes outside. The next day, Andy sees that it has killed his cat too. Andy puts the cat in a box and throws it in a dustbin. Chucky does a prank on Karen's friend once again. It bothers him a lot. He gets angry. He scolds Andy and warns him. He gets hurt and wishes for his absence. Chucky was also there listening to everything. He passes an evil smile. It follows Karen's friend to his home. Here we acknowledge that he's married and has 2 kids. In the night, Karen's friend was taking off the lights from the house on the stairs. But Chucky knocks him down the stairs. It detaches his head using a grass cutter. Afterward, attacks him with a knife and kills him. After killing him, he peels off his face's skin. It then puts his skin on a watermelon and gifts it to Andy. Andy gets scared seeing this. He calls his friends. They also get scared of seeing this. They forbid Andy to inform the police. They ask him to throw it away in the dustbin. They wrap it with gift paper but Karen sees them. Andy tells her that this gift is for his neighbor's mother. Karen goes with Andy and gives this gift to that lady. Andy asks her not to open the gift before her birthday. Andy comes to dinner at police officer's house. Availing the chance, he grabs the head and walks away. It throws it in the dustbin. Chucky had become a danger for all. All those friends think to deactivate Chucky. But Andy was unable to do this. He was feeling difficulty in doing this. Because he was so attacked with Chucky. But still, they disable it and throw it in the garbage can. An electrician from that neighborhood finds this doll. He tries to activate this doll. He wanted to sell it to earn money. But when that man activates it, Chucky attacks him. He controls a table saw and kills that man. Here, we discover that Chucky has the ability to manipulate any product made by the company. After activation, Chucky doesn't go to Andy but one of his friends. Andy's friend names him as he likes. In the mall, Andy gets to know that it's the same Chucky whom he had. They both fight because of it. After the fight, Andy finds his friend's cell phone. He keeps it with him. At the night, he uses the Buddy app and tries to locate it. He gets to know that he's following that police officer's mother. Her car was also a product of Caslin Company. Chucky controls it and she gets into an accident. Then it gets into the car and attacks her. Then it kills her. Andy tells everything to her mother. But Karen doesn't believe him. On the contrary, she scolds him for stealing his friend's cell phone. She goes to return this cell phone. Then Chucky turns on the TV. It shows him his friends. Seeing his friends there, he gets angry. He starts breaking Caslin products. Karen witnesses this. The next day, she takes Andy with her to the mall to have an eye on him. Buddy 2 was going to launch today. Andy's friends were worried about him. They try to locate Chucky on the Buddy app. They get to know that Chucky is in the mall too. On the other side, the police find Karen's friend's face. He recognizes that it was the same gift that Andy brought for her mother. He starts doubting on Andy that he's somehow connected to these murders. Andy's friends come to the mall and alert Andy. In the meantime, the police officer also comes and arrests Andy. Buddy 2 had launched in the market now. Everyone comes there to buy it but Chucky turns on all the drones and attacks them. People get panic. Many people die meanwhile. A drone also hits the police officer. Then Chucky locks the whole mall. It controls Buddy 2 and uses them for the attack. A bear doll was about to kill Andy but his friends save him. They all start running from there. Andy sees that he has tied his mother somewhere. To save his friends' lives, Andy makes them go out. He stays there alone. To save her mother, he goes to fight with Chucky. Chucky had tied Karen's neck with a rope. That rope was connected to an elevator. Andy and Chucky fight. Here, Chucky was about to stab Andy with a knife when Andy confuses him by singing Buddy's song. Then he throws Chucky away. Then he saves her mother by cutting the rope. He stabs Chucky with a knife. But it was coming again to attack Andy. But the police officer comes and shoots him at the right time. Karen detaches Chucky's head and throws it away. Then Karen and that police officer are sent to the hospital. Andy breaks Chucky into pieces with his friends. And then burns his body parts. By doing this, Chucky will never come back. Then we are shown that the eyes of another Buddy doll were getting red. It means Chucky transferred his soul into that doll. Because Chucky had the ability to transfer his soul into anyone. The movie ends here.